Today I'm sharing 5 reasons why your digital product sales might not be exactly where you want them to be just yet. And before you start tearing things apart and thinking you've done everything wrong, I want to remind you that today's tips are just that, just the tip. So these are just things for you to think about and correct over time. This isn't meant to be like a total teardown or things that you need to fix right away. I want to encourage you that you probably are doing more than you think right versus wrong. And these are just meant to help you see where there might be some gaps in that infrastructure so that you can sell more as you repair these little holes that I'm about to reveal today. Remember, we want to go one step at a time so you don't burn out and you don't feel overwhelmed. This is all meant to be fun. We're meant to have fun and success in our businesses. And the best way to do that is to consistently take one step after one step after one step forward. And that's what we're going to do here today with 5 easy things that you can do to improve your digital product sales. Welcome back. I'm Christina Scalera. This is the channel where I show you exactly how to sell more of your digital products online. I call this D-commerce as in digital commerce because, it's all about the D. We're going really hard on the innuendos today. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm about to get violent with about half of you out there who are watching with this first tip. The first thing that you have to do if you're not selling enough of your digital product is to actually put it up for sale. A lot of you maybe put it up for sale one time and now it's privated on your website, or it isn't available anymore, or maybe you haven't even gotten started yet. You just have some ideas for some products, but you're not sure which one to go with in order to put it out there and to start making sales of that product. If you just felt personally called out, make sure you give this video a little like for the YouTube algorithm and give that subscribe button a tap as well so that all those other people out there know that they're not alone too. Building off the not getting started thing, this is actually really common. And what I hear most of the time, day to day in my business, is from clients and customers and potential customers who are saying things like, well, I would get started, but I need ABC, I need XYZ. Everyone thinks they need something else before they get started and then they'll finally be ready. But you've had lots of those kind of starts and you still haven't put your product out there. I told you this was gonna get violent. So what makes you think that just one more thing is going to actually help you do it? The only thing that will get your business up and running and your products for sale is you putting them up for sale. There's no magic copy or graphics or anything I can give you, I wish I could, that would actually make this product sell without it being for sale. All right, so the second reason your product might not be selling as hot as it could be is because you're not actually solving someone's problem. You may be creating things that you think are really cool or you see other people making, but if you're not actually getting out there and listening to what people have to say as to what's holding them back in their life or their business, whatever you're trying to create your digital product to solve, if you don't have the answers to that in your own life or your coaching business or your design business or whatever it is that you're turning into a product, then you're not going to be able to successfully sell your product. And the most important thing is to get this right, because if you do, the golden goose awaits. You do not have to do as much marketing yourself. Your product is actually going to do a great job of that for you. So if you're really introverted and you hate sales and you hate marketing and you hate showing up on social media, do the work of figuring out what it is that you want to solve for your clients or your customers so that you can actually create those digital products that sell themselves to those people. And kind of reiterating the first thing we talked about, you're not gonna hit it out of the park on your first try. So I started a TikTok in 2020. It was a total flop. I had like one video that got 5,000 views, no followers, whatever. So then fast forward to this year and I started a TikTok and within 3 months I had over 30,000 followers and all engaged, active people as well, because I was creating the kind of content that solved the problem they were looking for. So they were coming to TikTok for a certain kind of thing. I was giving them that content and they were signing up to follow me. This works in every area of your life. It works in dating, it works in relationships with friends, it works in cooking dinner. So if you can solve the problem for yourself or for other people and you can give that out as a solution via a product in your digital product shop, then it is going to be a bestseller for you. But you're most likely not going to find that bestseller the first time out. The first contract template that I had in my shop was actually an equine photography contract template, because shout out to Kirsty Marie, who's a friend and a great affiliate for the Contract Shop, which is my online e-commerce store. She is the one who has just led the way, led the charge, selling that product the whole time. But I created that because even though there were other contract templates in the industry, there was no one that had horse experience. I have 2 horses, and there was nobody that had that kind of experience as a lawyer who was crafting contracts for those photographers. So a very, very specific pain point. And if I had started with something more general, like creating just a general contract template for service-based businesses, well, that already existed on LegalZoom, and I don't know how well that sells for them, but we have an equivalent of that today, and it sells okay. It doesn't sell great. And the reason is because I'm not solving someone's specific problem. I'm not talking to that specific audience and getting them the result that they're looking for in the easiest, shortest amount of time. I would really encourage you to lean into those tiny problems, because there's actually a lot of money to be made from them, and that means that your job is going to be easier as a e-commerce creator. Okay, so something really obvious, this is the third thing. Most people just gloss over this, or as soon as I say it, they're like, yeah, I know, that's me. But you need to take it seriously, and this is actually promoting your products. And one thing that I learned is that no one's gonna get sick of me promoting my products. I definitely thought they were going to, but they just leave, and then I have a more dedicated, engaged following because that person left. So no one is gonna get angry at you. They're just gonna leave, and that shouldn't hurt your feelings because it only helps you and your engagement. I've found that if I want someone to hear about my product one time, I need to talk about it like 100 times. So one thing I used to do is keep everything bottled up because I didn't want anyone to steal it from me, and I didn't want copycats, and I didn't want all this stuff to happen to me. And then I realized that I was holding it so tightly that no one even knew what I did or what I sold. And I had to tell people about it and promote it. And when I started doing that, that's when I started to see $500 sales days, $800 sales days. And now we have a regular occurrence of 1,400 plus sales days in my e-commerce store. And that all started because I started talking about the fact that these products exist. Now notice, I didn't say that I sold them every day. I just got on social media and told people, hey, if you're an equine photographer and you need a contract template, you should go to the Contract Shop because I sell them there. That was it. It wasn't some scammy marketing pitch. It wasn't hard to do. It didn't take much time, and it just required that I consistently showed up and told people what I sold. If you think people know about your podcast or what you're selling or your YouTube channel, they don't. And they don't always take action, even if you do tell them it exists. So make sure that you are asking for them to go check out those products, to go subscribe and like the buttons below, and to go make the most out of the promotions that you're doing, including any kind of sales or affiliate promos, which brings me right into that next point. You do not have to do all of the promotion on your own. In fact, there's other people that have complementary audiences who would be a great fit for your products that you are not reaching. Maybe they have a bigger, more engaged audience in a particular niche. So again, using the example of Kirsty Marie, she's an affiliate for the Contract Shop, and she has a really big engaged audience of equine photographers. Equine just means horse. I probably should have said that earlier. Anyway, she doesn't create contract templates. It doesn't make sense for her to do that because we pay her as an affiliate to share our products out. So it doesn't have to be all you promoting this on your own. It can also be people that you're paying to promote this on your behalf through something like a referral or affiliate program. And if you want more information on that, we'll make sure to link to videos below because I do cover that in quite some detail on this channel. All right, the fourth one is something that I am super guilty of, both as someone who sells e-commerce products and as a consumer. And if you have bad reviews or no reviews, it's gonna be really hard for people to trust you. My former mentor, Kurt Elster of the Unofficial Shopify podcast, would always say that selling online is like pulling up to a Walmart parking lot and opening up the back of a car and asking people to buy from you. The equivalent of this trunk sale or the trench coat being open to sell your wares is online shopping. People don't know who you are necessarily when they first land on your site, and they need to have that proof of concept. They need to see that other people are buying from you and that they're enjoying those products so that they can feel more confident making a purchase themselves. So 2 things that we've done on my DCommerce store to help promote this kind of peer-to-peer trust is create reviews and a way for my customers to review the products that they've purchased. We always ask for those reviews post-purchase. It comes in an automated email, so you get your order a couple days later, we ask you, hey, would you mind leaving a review on this product? And a couple people take us up on that. It's not great uptake numbers. That's definitely something I could be working on. And the other way that we show proof of concept is we have something called FOMO. There's lots of these out there. There's one actually called Proof. There's lots of these little things and they pop up in the bottom corner of your screen and they just show you who else is shopping that website, who else is buying, where those people are from. So you'll see it pop up and it'll just say like Cindy is shopping from Lakewood, Colorado or something, or Trevor just purchased an equine photography contract template from Dallas, Texas. As people are shopping your site, they're looking for those subtle cues to nudge them into a purchase. They are rooting for you. Like they're spending time on your site because they want to make a purchase. They want to be convinced this is a good idea for them. And they're looking for all those little cues that we're so used to on Amazon and bigger box stores like that to give them that final push to get to the finish line, to check out and make a purchase from you. If you are not giving them that, you might be hurting your own sales. And for a little bit of upfront work, this is a really easy mistake to fix so that you can start selling more of your products. And mistake number 5 is not hitting that like button. Just kidding. Mistake number 5 is bad pricing, but really this is not sponsored. We don't make money off this channel, so it's a big help when you hit the like button and subscribe. It tells the YouTube algorithm that you like this content and you want to see more of my videos, and so it really helps us out. Pricing is a question I get a lot on this channel, so make sure you check out my other videos all about pricing. If you are pricing your digital products a little too high or a little too low, it can kill your sales. And it takes a little bit of time to find that sweet spot. One of my favorite ways to price products is something that I call an over-under pricing strategy. And I do this by asking myself, is $5 too low? Yeah, I would be pretty resentful if someone bought this product at $5. Is $500 too high? Yeah, I would feel guilty charging $500 for this product. Is $50 too low? Well, maybe a little. Is $150 too high? Yeah, that's a little too high. So using this over-under exercise, I would likely find in that situation that $100 is the sweet spot for the digital product that I'm going to sell. And if I still have any doubts at the end of that process, I'm gonna price it on the lower side of $50 or $75 in that case, so that I can get the maximum sales possible and get more reviews as that product is getting kicked off. And I will give you a little tip here from 7 years of experience doing this. No one's gonna be mad if they bought at a lower price and you raise the prices later. That's normal, people expect that. But you're gonna piss a lot of people off if you start out with a higher price and drop it down because it's not selling well enough for you. So start on the lower side and raise your prices gradually. I like to raise my prices by $5 every 10 sales until I hit that really magic number where I see things that are still selling really well, but they are priced as high as I am comfortable going. I hope you can see from this video and the examples I'm giving you that this isn't a one-size-fits-all equation, and it's gonna take a lot of trial and error until you hit those sweet spots in your digital product store where you can fully walk away and not even check on it and know that sales are coming in like my digital product shop runs. If you're still watching, make sure you share this video with a friend. It would be a big help, and it just shows me that you really enjoyed it. On your screen right now, a video has just popped up that's gonna show you the exact steps it takes to build a successful digital download product. And you'll definitely wanna check it out because those are the steps that I would take today if I was starting over from scratch in order to ensure that I had a best-selling digital download product. Have a great week, and I will see you on the next video that I just suggested you go check out.